What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 9 of my Iratus Wrath of the Necromancer Let's Play. So as we saw last time, we have gone through, I'd say, 2/3 of the second floor, and I expect for us to reach the boss next episode. The new boss, by the look of that portrait, next episode. This particular episode, we will be moving through this quest as well as hopefully at least a couple of artifacts. We are still definitely hurting for artifacts, which is gonna have to be one of the goals here. On the bright side, we have been doing pretty decently in upgrading our graveyard. The library is already complete, so Iratus should continue leveling quite nicely. We do want to get the obelisk and the excavation areas maxed out, because the longer it takes to get those maxed, the less benefit we get out of them. Whereas, for example, the Iratus statue and the Abode of Wrath are both less important than that. I think the same goes for the arena. It would be nice to unlock the third slot in here so we can put the bone golem or something else in here and just permanently have everybody actually healing up. Anyway, we are now going to proceed to the next battle. I guess we'll take the Reaper out for this, and what, we bring... Do we bring the infest? Wait, you know what? Let's check what we're fighting, and then we'll see. Next up, we have 2 Berserkers, a Gunner, and a... that's a Treasurer. Now, I believe the Gunner has a nasty stance that we have to be able to break, but the Reaper should be able to break it. I guess we could just forego the Unfrozen and just go for all of these guys. The Infested is a little bit more a little bit under-leveled in this particular case, but I think it's okay. Let's take out the Ghoul, let's put the Unfrozen in here. Even though we have been very much relying on the Unfrozen, I also really do enjoy the Infested. Alright, now the Reaper has leveled up, and let's see what we should get at. Now, we haven't really been using Reap Power, and it's pretty unlikely that we will, and just because of that lack of likelihood, I'm more inclined to get the damage and the Dread. One of the good things about the getting both damage and Dread on the abilities of the Reaper is the fact that it does benefit from both of them, as it does use both of them when it uses Agony of Terror, as it does Ignition and Curses at the same time. So that is pretty neat. I do like that about this particular minion. I mean, I guess we could also go for either one of these soul dissection versions, but the thing is, we use this so rarely that we're almost more likely to use Reap Power. But honestly, I suppose we could be able to use Reap Power just to move back. It does move us back twice. Since the Reaper is being in the back line, it's probably going to be more useful. I think we've used Dissection just a couple times on that War Machine thing, so the Automaton last time anyway, or the time before last time rather. Anyway, let's go for Endless Power just to buff up your damage and stuff a little bit. Now you have 4 points. I guess we could keep... Yeah. Relax. I guess we could go for one more upgrade of Dread. And then I think we're going to get some luck on a little bit of evasion after that. We should still go for the block and the ward, but we will do that eventually, presuming that the Reaper doesn't die by then. Okie dokie, let's get to it, shall we? Everybody's where they're supposed to be, nobody's too hurt, and let's get those Berserkers and that Gunner. Let's try to make sure that the Gunner dies. Oh man, it's hard to pick the right target here, because the Gunner can be very threatening, but then again, so can the Berserkers. Oh, and because we don't have Grave Chill, we can't do the remove the buffs. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit annoying. You're not going to go into your stance immediately, but you are going to remove the Reaper's block, and then you're gonna attack. Okay, looks like you're already getting beat up there a little bit. You're gonna pop your Funeral March. Now, hopefully what this will mean is that we'll be able to actually attack twice with most of our minions. Yes, okay, this might mean we should be able to delete at least one of them right off the bat. Let's go for whoever's hurt the most. It looks like it's this second Berserker, so let's go for Agony of Terror on you. Now, what kind of debuff are we looking at here? Luck and Accuracy. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I wish we could remove that. Do we have a potion that removes debuffs? We do not. Could have done that. I guess we could do it with the Mummy, but the Mummy really needs to apply its curses. Let's just go for Plague Fall, and hopefully we can do some damage. Did we get 2 misses in there? Yeah, that 15 accuracy really hurts, considering that this guy has 0 evasion, and we have, what, we have a 16% chance to miss only. Still managed to miss twice. Because of course he did. Anyway, you're going to pop that Vengeance Beam on everybody. There we go. Iratus is tremendously amused as always. And then you are going to go for that Agony of Terror yet again on the same character this time, I think. Or do we want to spread the love? You know what? I think we spread it around. Let's pop it on the Musketeer instead of this other... Berserker. Although, we really need this guy gone. I'm not entirely sure that these guys are going to be enough to kill him, but let's find out. Let's just hope. Because he's going to do a crazy amount of damage, especially now that he has the buff as well. I was going to say use... I was going to say use Dread Hunger, but if we use Dread Roar, we could actually do a decent amount of stress damage. What I hope doesn't happen is this guy gets moved all the way to the back, or this guy gets moved all the way to the back, because that could actually end up pretty badly for us. Do we risk that? I guess. Let's try it. Don't go to the back, please. And, of course, this guy goes all the way to the back, so he's going to throw his frickin', he's going to throw his axe from back there, and we can't hit him with Plague Fall. We can hit him with a Plague Garden, but we could hit everybody with a Plague Garden. Nothing you do can reach the back line, actually. That's kind of irritating, huh? Okay. You have a slingshot, but you can't actually throw that far. Okay, I guess Plague Garden's the only option. I really prefer not to lose the Wrath here, but we need to apply more curses. There we are. At least we got a crit curse on you. And then now you can't use Unavoidable Curse on this guy either. He's definitely going to go to 0, but he won't die. Uh-oh. That's definitely concerning. Okay, well, do what you gotta do. There we go. This guy's at least insane. Loses 40% of max. Oh, he did die. Yes. Okay, that worked out. And the other one went insane right before he did damage. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that damage. Oh, watch the Reaper just plain die here. What? Are you going to attack the back line? No, you're going to AoE. Debuff everybody. Well, Mummy can eat the debuffs. Oh, you're going to attack again. Oh my, what the hell? That's very concerning. Okay, we're going to have to do a Scythe of Death here. Nice little bit of healing. Actually, wasn't nearly as nice as I thought it would be. Don't you have Vampire Fangs? Doesn't your damage... Restores 15% of the damage dealt as Vigor. It feels like you should have healed more there. Wow. That's disappointing. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, now what's the debuff? Minus 20 accuracy. Now, we could tell you to wait. But we shouldn't let this guy attack. I guess we just risk it despite the lack of accuracy. Okay, fine. Dread Roar on these guys. Okay, at least you hit this one. That's good. And he died. Ooh, okay, he was the threatening one. The real threatening one. You're okay. I guess we wait for you. Let's go wait, and then we'll have you, Mummy, Cursed Feast, eat those debuffs. There we go. That's a little better. You're gonna shoot the A-bomb. The A-bomb will recover, not a huge deal. Let's go for a Plague Fall on you.
Give them no mercy.
There we are, and this guy goes insane, but he actually gained initiative and evasion. Really, Panic just seems like... Minus the 50... I mean, he lost 50% accuracy, but he has 87% left. So Panic on an Elite Treasure is more like a buff. I mean, the 33% chance of skip turn has really not been working out for us thus far, so... Let's just hope he doesn't insta-kill the Reaper. And let's go for a Plague Fall on you. Oh, he did skip a turn. Never mind.
Toss.
I spoke too soon, but he is dead, and we will have to heal the Reaper now. Absolutely. Man, you took some damage here. Oh, and we got another one of these Alchemist's Hand, which is pretty useful, or useless, rather. The minion restores 10% vigor whenever Iratus uses a potion, not worth the item slot. We got a couple Humanarium tokens we don't really care about, because I believe we have both of these two unlocked already, and at the start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block and 1 ward. That's decently useful for a one-use item, and we got another Terrifying Visage, really a third one. We are not really finding any artifacts, or we just keep finding one-use. I mean, technically they're artifacts, but they're not the kind of artifacts we want, which is fairly disappointing. Alright, well, Reaper, you're gonna go back in here. We're gonna take out this guy. I keep expecting one of the tanks to get hurt so we can use the Black Widow instead, but that just has not been happening. They're surviving too well. Okay, now the next thing I believe is not a fight, it's a quest, which will probably be a fight. We'll go here without the Reaper, so that may be dangerous as well. And you know what I'm willing to bet? I'm almost 100% sure that they didn't program the quests to have options, like the unique options, like have the skeleton kill somebody, have the Bride of Iratus or whatever, use, I don't know, assassinate somebody with her arrow. Some of the quests have those options. I'm willing to bet that the new characters like the A-Bomb don't have those, and maybe even a bunch of the later unlocked people don't have them either. But I guess we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's go for the quest, I guess. There's nothing else to do. We do... Ah, whoa. 2 talent points, which means we can get our black incense. We already have the luck, so yeah, let's get the black incense. Right here.
With
5%
knowledge and will,
or +5 evasion.
victory.
Going to be quite helpful. Now, is there any more of these passive buffs that I want to get? We do want to get Iratus Restores Mana, but we'll wait for actual spells to do that. Maybe we get a spell and get that at the same time. Alternatively, we could head out through Grey Matter and to Dark Enlightenment, which would be real helpful because we do need that wrath for a lot of our better abilities. Anything else here really strike as well? Finger of Death, I believe, got nerfed into the ground. It costs 70 mana, and we're just not up to casting. I guess we could go for Advanced Ballistics. You know what? Yeah, let's go for Advanced Ballistics next. I mean, we do get a Muck as well, which isn't too horrible. And we don't have Battle Eternal for emergencies yet. Maybe we should tech towards that. But it does cost 4. But at least we could have it for when things go bad. Yeah. Alright. Oh, and then Overwhelming Ire. There's some good stuff in both of these damn trees. Okay, well, we'll figure that out as we go. Let's get to that quest, see what it has in store for us. Alright, yeah, let your ghouls handle... Oh, well... Wait, ghouls plural? They will need to travel through the narrow tunnels first and your ghouls come... Okay. Your march leaves your enemies in disarray. Steadily, you can see them retreating before your might. In this particular instance, you encounter a large number of dwarves right in the middle of their evacuation process. A perfect opportunity to gain a few more miniature limbs. You had to add the miniature in there. However, these dwarves are not carrying supplies or weapons. They're carrying chests, and you notice the spark of treasure underneath the lids. As the dwarves see you approach, they quickly board the carriages and prepare to flee. Pursue them without caution. Risky but higher chance that you will catch them. Pursue them cautiously. More cautious approaches minimizes risk. I tend to gamble, and it usually goes poorly, but I'm still gonna... No, wait, this is definitely gonna end badly. Maybe it's elites, maybe it's an ambush. Do it anyway.
Amazing what they just leave.
The dwarves were never particularly fast on their feet, and even on carriages powered by steam, the passages were far too narrow for them to get any decent speed. Your shambling corpses, as it turns out, are far faster, especially when spurred on by the will of the Necromancer. Your minions drive them into a corner and dispatch the entire group. Now their treasures are yours. Beautiful. I didn't actually expect that to work. All minions gain +1 ward. We will probably be using that, and Bloody Horn each round of the combat. Iratus recovers 10% wrath. Is this a... What is this? Is this another talisman? What is that? What did we just get? It's a weapon. Oh, that's interesting. We do have the infused dagger, which is useful, but Bloody Horn or emergency magic damage. I mean, on the Wrath team, this isn't, or the on the Dread team, this isn't particularly useful. You know what? Let's switch this to Bloody Horn for now.
And I think undead features.
Oh man, do we lose 3 Dread or do we gain 1 ward? You know what, we haven't been having too much trouble with enemy attacks yet. We'll switch the warding pendant, which I feel is far better than this, later. Let's compare their costs. Yeah, double the cost, so this does feel better. What does this cost? 2,000? Wow, okay. Game suggests that this is quite powerful, but it doesn't actually seem as powerful as it sounds, because it's every round, it's not every turn. It's only 10 as well. Whatever. That actually worked out pretty nicely. Quests have been doing it for me. Oh, what the hell? That's an elite automaton. No. Wait. Okay, elite automaton. How are we going to deal with you? Now, the Reaper can't be dealing with you. Wait. You. What can you do? We could use Spider Strike in combination with the Mummy. That might be an option to do physical damage. Target loses evasion and luck, but most importantly, it's a physical type damage, and it does cost a loss of luck. I mean, we could spam Slingshot, but it just doesn't feel that useful. You know what? Yeah, I think we'll do this. We will absolutely lag DPS here, though, if we do this. And the other question is, where the hell do we put you? Do we just keep you in the 3rd position? You won't be able to use any of your dread attacks from there. You'll just be using physical, and you do, like, no physical damage. Well, I hope that I hope I don't come to regret this. I would have liked to bring the Reaper, but whatever. All right, let's pop you in there. Let's pop you in here, and let's pop you in there. That should work out. You still need to stay in here. You can actually level some stuff up. Let's see what we're looking at here. We could reduce more armor with Acid Spit, 18, or increase the damage. You know what? You do barely any damage anyway, so I feel like we go for the Acid Spit. Although, ironically, this would actually add damage. What's the other option? Spider Pack. We could make it ignore armor or 2 random enemies instead of 1 random enemy, but at less damage. Which is great. The purpose of this doing it to 2 random enemies is to spread around the spider venom effect. Except the counter damage dealt by spiky coon. I mean, if we were to start using this a lot more, this would probably come in handy. This, however, gives us luck, and she does have quite a bit of luck as well. And the ignore armor is helpful because, you know what? But if we're fighting one of those automatons, we need a higher level of Acid Spit, I think. Yeah, let's go Acid Spit. We'll actually have to switch positions with the mummy eventually. Do we bother doing it right? You know what? Yeah, we'll do it right away. We'll do it right away like this, because the mummy can use Clinging Wraps from back here, and then the Widow can just spam everything else. Let's go for Acid Spit for now, and then I'll think about this.
Results.
There we go. Okay, this should be a little bit better at dealing with what... Oh, wait, let's see how many... Oh, you've saved up some stats, Black Widow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, now I feel like we need to get you a little bit more attack and dread at the same time. I did want to get... You know what? Let's go 1, 2, and then a couple points like that. There we go. She should be okay like that. Now a little bit more into accuracy. I once again don't want to put too many points into accuracy, but we do need some armor and some resistance. We'll go for Vigor next. There we go. It's been a while since we brought her along. Now you have 3 points, and I don't think we want to pop that into anything. You don't really need the initiative. I guess we could get you some evasion. I mean, 1 point for 2 evasion. It's worth it. It's generally worth it. And now we only have 2 points left, which means we could go for 3 luck. 2 points for 3 luck. Yeah, I might as well allow it to crit on the rare occasion that it does. And then another 2 points. Oh, is it always 2 points for 3 luck? That's pretty good. Huh. Getting some lucky minions in here. I wouldn't have thought that the Abomination would be a lucky one, but I guess I'm wrong. And now that we've actually gotten those artifacts, I'm almost tempted to go the original way I thought I was going to go instead of the way through the chest. But you know what? We might get some better artifacts. The only other thing is, I feel like you get better artifacts in the late game than you do in the early game. So maybe these items are more worth it. I don't know. And we have a Stele and a Cultist either way. But this has a Sacrificial Altar. It's basically 2 chests versus 2 coffins. I really wish I knew what was better early game. Anyway, let's get to this. Elite Automaton. It's in the back line now. I actually don't know what kind of damage it used to do when it's in the back row, because the last one we fought was in the front row. And this one appears to do more damage. Well, it is elite, that does make sense. Okay, let's begin. Funeral March to start it off. We do need to buff up our Frozen Man, Mr. Freeze, and then we need to get rid of this Zerker. Now, are we going to get rid of it with dread or physical damage? It's already taken a decent bit of physical damage, which makes me think we just do that. You know what? We're going to have you wait, Black Widow, and the reason I want to do that... Oh, wait, we could make him lose luck. Do we make him lose luck first, or do we make him take 30% extra damage first? That's the question. 30% versus possible everybody crits. Now, this guy has a no evasion. You know what? Yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. We'll leave that to the end. Then you are gonna pop that Purging Blizzard, remove that debuff, and remove that buff, rather, and then cause a debuff. You are gonna go for Vengeance Beam, even though it does nothing. It's just that you have so much more dread. Although, we could just probably kill it with physical attacks. You know what, let's try it physically, and then we'll see. I mean, stacking negative luck would be nice. Oh, it's got plus luck? Okay, Unfrozen's taking damage. You don't really care about the A-Bomb taking a tiny bit of damage. You are going to pop that Spider Hex, I guess. Yeah, it's probably the best option here. Target takes 40... Target deals for... Oh, you know what? We'll do the Silken Bondage, because then when it attacks, it won't be able to do much, and then we'll also do the Spider Hex. Or we could do... I mean, it has no armor, Spider attack is useless. Yeah, let's just use this. There we go. It's taken both types of damage. Ironically, the Reaper would have finished it off quite well there. Now, you, friendo, are going to use Slice. It has no resistances, so it'll take some decent damage. There we go. Maybe we can kill it off. Let's see. You pop an Ice Lance in there. And 30 damage. Will we be able to kill it with the Clinging Wraps? Not unless we get a real lucky crit. Lucky crit, lucky crit. No, but we did enough anyway. Ha! The plus 30 damage was enough. Now, you are going to pop one of those... mine things or mortar things that you like to throw around. It appears to pop next turn, not the same turn that it fires, interestingly enough. Now, we are going to go for this Elite Dwarven Warrior up next. Let's begin by... Let's go with an Acid Spit, reduce that armor.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Yes, you will. Okay, now we can get rid of all of its block with a Slice and Dice. There we are. You're immune. We're just ignoring this big old machine. And you are going to pop those Clinging Wraps, get that negative luck in there. There we are. Everybody can start critting you more. This guy really dislikes the A-bomb. Maybe it's a tank thing. Maybe it's like a professional... professional rivalry sort of deal. Let's go for, I guess, start with a Purging Blizzard. Oh, nice crit. And then we should be able to kill you fairly quickly. This team actually does fairly decently at physical damage, despite the fact that we're more dread-focused, interestingly enough. You are going to debuff him with more dread. I think he has Silken Bondage for one more... Wait, is it gone? Oh, it's gone. Okay, we'll do another Silken Bondage then. Yeah, do it. There we go. Now his damage is decreased. Although if we kill him... No, I doubt we'll be able to kill him. I doubt it. Try it, but I doubt it. 43, actually, maybe. Slice? Oh, that worked out. Okay, now the big boy. Who are you going to attack, big boy? With your eliteness. And you are going to fire on the mummy. Huh, it seems to want to try to take the wards off everybody. Weird. Okay, Clinging Wraps, then that thing's gonna explode next turn. It's already at minus 20 luck. Whiz. Whiz indeed, friendo. Whiz indeed. Okay, and then Purging Blizzard. Cause it to take extra damage. You pop that minus 12 luck. Spider Hex should still work, I think. It is immune, but it still has the debuff. Beautiful. Now you can't really do anything with regards to... I mean, I guess we could pop Deflect on the Black Widow, but if I doubt that this thing's gonna kill her anyway, and she's gonna need to go heal anyway. Oh right, she needs to Spider Spit on this thing. Whoops, my bad. That's my bad. Okay, you're gonna need a heal now. Clinging Wraps, please. Right there. Then we'll go for a Spider Spit and get rid of all that armor. Where are you, Spider Spit or Acid Spit, whatever? Close enough. There we go. 4 is a lot more manageable. And then you're going to start popping those Ice Lances. No, or do we pop another? No. Purging Blizzard next. And yes, I did just try to say Purging Blizzard.
Bodies fail you.
Slice. Maybe we should shield this guy, but I feel like we heal a decent amount. I don't think it can kill him. Or at least I hope not. It's at minus 42 luck now. Keep it up, keep it up. This is only for 2 turns, and it's not until the end of battle. Who are you going to attack? Oh, you're going to attack him again, but you're going to just remove the ward thing there. Okay, that's not huge. Let's go for another Purging Blizzard. We also got to make sure we can kill it quickly. Don't put it into 10% and then allow it to take its turn. That would be bad. Let's see, now we have Clinging Wraps, which means we don't have the Spider Hex up. So we should pop that on there. There we go, back to minus 42. And there we go. Okay, it should move one more time, and then we should be able to kill it afterwards. But let's go for our Clinging Wraps one more time. Minus 52 luck, and then next we will be doing the crits. Alright, you're... Ooh, 40... Wow. Wow, that's annoying. It just dropped to... I should have waited. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Hey, we got a Power Fist. Nice. Nice. Still not super useful right now, but I can't believe it got to... I really didn't expect that. Okay, okay. I'll be more careful. Maybe. Alrighty, now you can come back. Black Widow, you can heal up for a little bit. In fact, you're... Nah, heal for at least 1 turn. And then Mummy in the front. Like so. Do we need to heal you? Unfrozen. You are at 65. That's a little bit That makes me a little bit wary. Let's heal you up as well. Let's do this, because Unfrozen will be needed more likely than the Black Widow. We only bring her out on special occasions. Okay, and now we do have... Oh, 49, not 50. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring this team next. Do we go for chests anyway? Maybe get some more... Oh, wow, that looks tough. That looks tough. Oh, do we really take this on without the Unfrozen? And is that a new enemy? What's that elite? I don't know what that is. Let's just double check the humanarium before we do it. Do I recognize that guy? It doesn't look like an alchemist. The hat looks different. Oh, I don't think I know whatever this is. Yeah, it's got some kind of hood. Alright, I guess we'll see. Okay, you know what? That frightens me. So we are going to use, I think, a Terrifying Visage.
It embellishes my undead
Since we keep getting these, we might as well. And I think that's good. Do we use the infused dagger just for emergencies, or do we keep the bloody horn? I mean, this thing can do a lot of damage if it comes down to it. And we do have full mana. Let's do that. Even though the Wrath is quite useful as well. Let's just do that. Let's get to it. Battle. Alright, and this will probably be the last battle of this episode. We'll head to the boss next time. You're gonna start off in the same way that you always start off. Now, what are you? Oh, it's a Geomancer. I feel like I've encountered these guys before, but maybe they were rare last time. I'm just gonna read this just in case to remind myself if I have or I haven't. While dwarves are not particularly fond of magic, there are a few disciplines that are notably excluded from this stigma. For centuries, Geomancers have practiced their craft, proving invaluable to the larger dwarven society in both war and underground construction. There was a time when the Geomancers and Alchemist Guild were roughly equal in power, but ever since the invention of gunpowder, one seized control and the other was left to grumble and sneakily plot for the day when they would usurp the throne. Of course, the rise of Iratus rather threw a large wrench into their plans. Funny that it's a wrench because they're gunpowder screwing them over. And yes, I did read that before. We have encountered them. This is not a new enemy. Okay, let's begin by an Agony of Terror on the Zerker, please. I have no clue what these guys do. Wow, they have a lot of ward, though. Oh well, let's begin with a Plague Fall, please. Will we be able to kill you before you can move? I doubt it, but we can always try. It never hurts to try. Ooh, nice. Oh. Well, it takes more damage, but that might actually not work in our favor at the end of the day. Well, we're still gonna pop our debuff on everybody. There we go, and then, of course, Mummy, you're going to do the Vengeance Beam that you always like to do. 2 curses and 2 wards gone. I love that spell. It's great. It's freaking great. Alrighty, Warrior, you're not going to do anything, or at least you're not going to do much. You have a nice AoE attack, and it's a crit on this. Oh, it stunned him. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Any damage received is doubled. We're going to have to eat that debuff because it could absolutely cripple you. You, friend, we're going to go Agony of Terror on the Zerker. I doubt it will die. Alternatively, we could use mana. We might be able to kill it. We might be able to kill it outright. Oh, we are 1 Wrath short. 1 Wrath short. And if we wait, he'll move first. Damn. Okay, then. That's really unfortunate. Okay, fine. You're gonna Dread Roar on this guy then. There we go. Move to the back, please. Move to the back. Nope, he did not move to the back. But the Dwarven Warrior became hopeless, and yeah, there's no way. There's no way we're gonna kill him. I feel like we have to get rid of that Doom, or else this guy might insta-kill the Infested. Do it. Mark is gone. Let pain nourish him. Oh, he died anyway. Okay, guess we didn't need to get rid of that dude. But hey, you never know. It's better to play it safe in this game. It is absolutely better to play it safe in this game. And I know that I say that right after doing the risky quest option. But I'm nothing if not consistently inconsistent. Okay, predict +1 block, +1 ward. I'm confused. What does this do? Does this give it +1 block and +1 ward every turn? This guy clearly does not have +1 block and +1 ward. I'm so confused as to what the hell this does. Okay, let's just Plague Fall this guy, see what happens. No, I didn't seem to do anything. You know, I have no idea. Maybe he does gain that at the end. And now you could use Scythe of Death, but it won't kill him. It won't do enough damage because this guy's not taking... He's not taking extra damage, so it's pointless. We could wait now, but then this guy's going to move again. Let's just... let's ignite him, and let's try to use our Dread Roar, and maybe he dies? He dies. Alrighty, and next up, Mummy's turn once again. And you can start with that Vengeance Beam spam, not that it really matters which spell we use, as long as it's one that targets spell with them. Are you going to do some damage now? No, you're going to keep up that armor thing. Okay. And are you two just going to stand here and buff each other repeatedly? What the hell? I mean, they're welcome to do so, but we have Plague Fall. We can get rid of their wards very, very quickly. Like so. I guess one of the benefits of bringing the Infested round, and then Dread Roar on both of you. Inspired. That hurts. That really hurts. After all that work. Okay, well, you're going to pop an Agony of Terror on him anyway. He still has... Oh, that's... Okay, well, you're going to go with the Vengeance Beam. At least you can curse him, so just in case you start taking damage. And you guys are just going to keep up with that annoyance. Okay. Fine. Oh my god, this is so stupid. What can we even do? I guess we could remove your... You know what? Ah, but it won't go through ward. Once again. Once again. Removes all debuffs from target, won't go through ward. I guess we could wait with you. Maybe they won't have... No, but if we wait, these guys will move earlier anyway. Unless... Wait. You're gonna wait. And... Oh, but that means you have 0 initiative, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say if we use Funeral March, it might help. Okay. Well, you're just gonna keep doing Dread Roar. Curse them up a little bit more. At least this guy's curses haven't been removed. There's that. Plague Fall on you.
Terror will overflow.
Just drive him insane. Please. Oh, wait. You have drive... Oh, we've driven her insane, which means we need to focus her now. You know what? You're gonna pop... You already have Vengeance Beam, don't you? I'm tempted to pop an Unavoidable Curse instead. You know what? Do that. Just because she's gonna get ward again. I want to do more damage to her before she escapes and gets the hell out of here. Oh! Oh, what the frickin' hell was that? Damn. Somebody got angry. Wee bit upset. And once again, you're gonna move right after they get ward. So, you can't do anything. We could give Iratus spell power, but that's kind of useless. I guess we get rid of one of their wards. Yeah, fine. Just get rid of a ward. Maybe we'll be able to kill you. And then we'll go for Dread Roar. We can't curse with it. What? Oh, I used Dread Hunger, my bad. I see Dread, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's a Dread something. Just use Dread something. And then we will go for Plague Fall on you. Please die. You are alive. You are alive, and it's making me angry. Okay, we can't kill either one of you. Nice. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, this guy has negative... Oh, no, neither of them have negative luck, really. Agony of Terror on, let's say, you. You did a lot of damage last time, Mr. Geomancer, so I'm a little bit more concerned about you remaining alive here. Let's pop a Vengeance Beam because it's off of both of you now. One of you may be... Oh, you're dead. Beautiful. Now, will you die next? Please die. No, she's gonna escape every single freaking time. Oh, wow, okay.
Your pathetic civilizations.
Okay. Destruction Maul. At the start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block and 1 ward. Not super amazing. We got another Ring of the Apocalypse. This is the same one that we already have. Oh, no, it isn't. Plus 15 spell power versus plus 40 mana for each enemy that fled. You know what? This is absolutely useless. So, at least this does something. I'm tempted to switch this out for the Destruction Maw, which is 800 versus 800. It's about the same, but we'd probably get more out of this right now.
Well, even more than previously.
We really need to get a better clothing piece. Well, eventually, anyway. I mean, this is still helping us level up quite nicely. Now, the Infested did get to level 12, which means it can level up another thing, and removes all debuffs from the target. I don't think we've used this a single time. And just because of the fact that we have not used it a single time, tells me that we should go for Feast on Malady. Just because it just gives us more passive. Although you really do need more Vigor. You really, really do need more Vigor. Although it's 4 stat points for 5, whereas this... More damage or a tiny bit more Vigor. Honestly, the 5 Vigor won't make a huge difference with regards to keeping this thing alive. Whereas, yeah, let's just go with Feast on Malady, I think. And the target recovers 8 vigor for each buff removed is also not much. On the other hand, when the mummy really needs to move, and the infested can substitute its absorb malady. But let's go Feast on Malady. We're going all left side, at least for now. And I don't know what to do about this one yet. So, oh, you know what we should do? We should probably buff its evasion. It needs some evasion. I'm actually surprised that it's supposed to be... Is it supposed to be nimble? Like, it's got a decent amount of evasion. Didn't the description say it's like super frail or something? Blah blah blah. Enhanced by the curse of frailty. Yeah. Okay, well anyway. Anyway, we have one stele that we're gonna jump to, and then I think we're gonna call it, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 battles next time, and then the boss. How many battles did we have this time? 1, this was a quest, this was a wait, no, this was a battle. I don't remember what this was. This was a, maybe we do 1 more? Because the boss battle is probably going to take a while. You know what, we'll see. Ooh, there's a different enemy there. Is it a Pyro Man? You know what, go to the Stele first. And level up Iratus, please. He's got 2 points now. And I do believe I said I was going to go for that Advanced Ballistics next, so we get a Muck, and then we spend the last point on Advanced Ballistics. And then we have to decide between Overwhelming Ire and Dark Enlightenment and Battle Eternal after that. I don't think I'm going to go for anything in this particular tree, at least early on. Although, once again, we could really use a cheap spell like Flaming Skull. Mana required 7. That would remove... I'm tempted to do this. Because it would remove Ward. On the other hand, Sorrow only requires 6. Would also remove Ward, but it also does stress damage. It's very cheap, but we need 2 points for it. I suppose if we go for Blind and Finger of Death, we're going to get this anyway. Oh wow, Whip does 3 mana. But it's target our own minions. You know what, I guess we just hold off on that. And the question is... What the hell are those guys? We have a gunner. Okay, let's check the Humanarium. I don't remember. Okay, you are a hammerer. You have a ton of armor and resistance, and what do? Physical attack. Oh, you push somebody back. Oh, I hate that. Okay, you have 160 sanity. Let's see, stance. Ooh, stances. You know what? That makes me think, instead of the infested, we bring you. Make it a little bit safer for us. And then we switch you out with the ghoul like so. Well, let's keep reading the Humanarium, though. What else do you do? Third ability, restores 20% of maximum vigor. Each turn restores... Oh, wow. Support, buffs for 2 turns. Now, does this buff anybody or just you, Hammer? Okay. Actually, you have a lot less sanity, so the Dread would probably be more effective on you. Interestingly enough. Whereas you, Heavy Flamethrower, you have 215 HP, no resistance, tons of armor, and the same amount of sanity. Fire Thrower. Let's see, what do you do? Oh, an AoE attack on everybody for a decent amount of damage, and you set everybody on fire. Or you move forward by putting yourself in the stance. Oh, because you have to be all the way at the front to use this ability. So if we keep pushing you back, you won't be able to do it. The only thing is, you push people forward. Nobody here can push people back. I'm almost tempted to take out the Reaper for this one and instead use both the Infested and the Unfrozen. Oh, but all this armor... Well, I mean, if we're doing dread damage to these guys, we won't need to worry about armor, right? We'll just go through the resistance. Would the Reaper be more useful than the Infested? You know what? Let's try with the Infested. I'm just thinking that... Oh yeah, I'm just thinking, I mean, they both do good damage, but this guy strips all the ward away right away, and then it's not much of a problem. Try it like this. It's still a mixed team, though, as opposed to if we get rid of the Unfrozen, it will not be a mixed team, but the Unfrozen can break stances, and it goes through block to break the stances, which makes me a lot less concerned. Yeah, let's do that. It can do it from the 4th position, right? Let's just double check before we go. I'm clearly a little bit worried about this fight. Yes, it can do it from the 3rd or 4th position. Do we use a special item for this? I feel like we probably will need one. Oh yeah, there's an elite fire thrower here, and there's another one of these hammerers. Okay, let's just do it like this. Let's see. Let's see, now, their gunner's gonna move first. He's gonna remove your block. Concerning. Some crazy armor right there. Okay, now you are going to deplete their initiative right away with your Funeral March. At least all their wards and blocks are gone. Okay, they are unhappy about that for whatever reason. You're gonna Plague Fall the Fire Thrower, I think. We'll start with you. Then we'll go for that hammer right after. What's his feature? 50% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing behind the hammer to itself. I take it that's directly behind. I feel like that doesn't mean any enemy. Like, it's not all three, right? It's not just an outright chance to redirect to everybody. Anyway, you're gonna curse. At least there is no Berserker to worry about over cursing and then his damage killing us. Then you, friendo, are gonna pop. I was about to say Purging Blizzard on you, but that's a terrible idea. You could start Ice Lancing the Hammerer, but he's also very quick to go insane, so that might not be too helpful. What's the other alternative here? We could draw you forward, but it'll put the Oh, you know what? If we do it to you, you'll take extra damage from stuff, but this guy's gonna move forward anyway because that's his whole shtick. He only has 2 moves. I guess we could also use move the Alchemist forward and start killing the Alchemist. I take it this guy doesn't want to be in this, He wants to be in this position, not back here. Alchemist. Honestly, the Alchemist I don't feel is crazily threatening, whereas the Musketeer might do something insane, so let's do that. Grab the Musketeer, push it forward. You are going to do nothing much. Oh, he tried to push him back. Oh, he really, game, you have got to be kidding me. Gotta be freaking kidding me. This is the one we focus on, and that's the one that goes inspired. Ah, absolutely ridiculous. Okay. You two. Wait, yeah, you switch positions immediately. Frickin' Vengeance Beam.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
So damn annoying. Okay, so that's good. We can pop a Purging Blizzard, but on who? On who? I guess we just keep this guy back. He won't do anything as long as he's all the way back here, right? We just kill the gunner, I guess. You could pop a Plague Fall on everybody. We have the Wrath. There we go. It curses everybody until the end of battle, after all, and it'll keep the mummy. Keep the mummy healthy. And you are gonna go for not Dread Roar, but Dread Hunger. I don't want to trust you with Dread Roar quite yet, at least not until it does a lot more damage. Let's do that. Oh, double insanity, beautiful. 75% betrayal, very nice. And you're hopeless. Okay, betray, please. No. No, you're just trying to use your magic hands. Okay. And another insanity, you're weak. At least we don't have any with panic right now, which is just the annoying one. You're going to go forward again, because that's what you always do. We need to drive you insane. You're going to chuck your hammer, I take it. Now you're going to go into some kind of stance. At the beginning of the next turn, deals 100 to all minions. Okay, we're going to have to break that off. You are going to Plague Fall. No, we don't want this guy pushed forward. Okay, so what we'll do is this.
Perish!
Wow, that guy screams really loud compared to everybody else. This is reminding me of previously playing this game. And then we are going to do this to you. Or maybe you two. Try like this. That was a decent bit of damage. Please don't move to the front. You move to the front. Beautiful. Oh, wow, that is a really unnecessarily loud screaming. Your stance is actually gone, so that's nice. What we'll do here is we'll take a Purging Blizzard and we'll use it on the Musketeer. The reason for that being, it's going to push him in front of this guy. Oh, unless it misses, of course, in which case it'll do nothing. Vengeance Beam. On the entire team. Really?
And their soul.
Okay, 1 died. Okay, I was about to say not 1 died and get immediately salty, but of course 2 died. 3 died. Oh, what the hell? That chain reaction, though, that was great. Chain Dread for the win. Alrighty. Okay, so that worked out. We got nothing out of this, but we have a bunch of Digger's Souls. I believe I actually should have used it. Or actually, no, wait. We could do the Obelisk next for 100. Or we could do another point in Excavation. I mean, we might as well wait, I think. What's the next reward? Yeah, we get a chest. Let's go for the chest. We'll get the reward, go for the Obelisk, and then we'll go Excavation right after that. More Digger's Souls will be helpful, especially since we now have lots of uses for Digger's Souls, i.e. upgrading our characters. Now, let's see if there's anything fancy in here. Ooh, heavy armor. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends and have 12% chance to miss. That's a negative. All minions receive +2 attack, +2 dread, +2 armor, +2 resistance. That seems nice. And all enemies lose -1 ward. Okay, fair enough. Weirdly worded, but sure. At the beginning of each battle. So, combined with the weapon we have, this would make them lose 2 wards, but no, I think we gonna have to go with that Talisman of Power. That's a nice balance.
Ah, I can use this.
Yes, you can, Iratus. Yes, you can. Now, what's this worth? 2,000, yeah, go figure. Whereas this is only worth 400. Yeah, big difference between +3 attack and +3 dread versus +2 attack and +2 dread, but also armor and resistance. Because it is armor resistance across the board. So that is that for this episode. Gonna call it here. On next episode of the boss, we only have 3 fights to get to it. Gonna be some of the tougher ones because they have more elites and more of these rarer units. And I guess we'll go for this chest again, because we're getting some good artifacts, and yeah, we have most of the cultists, and we have a cultist here anyway. Plus, I feel like I'd much rather have a sacrificial altar than I would a grave. I'm just gonna have to remember to make a minion to actually sacrifice here. I'm probably gonna do that between the episodes just now, so I don't forget next episode. Anyway, that's all, folks. Stay tuned for the boss next time, so blah, 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 blah. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.